And I'm back. Man, it's been a long time. Um, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well, feeling well. Y'all watch out for that weather. It's trying to rain a little bit. There's a little rain falling down. I was about to go for a run, but the last time I looked at the temperature, I think it was 55. I just don't feel like being sick. So here we are, man. J Dave, back with the Cameron Project. I think this is episode number 3. Yes, episode number 3. It's me again, back here by myself. I guess that's how it's supposed to go. But listen, a little house cleaning, nothing too serious. If you want to support, if you want to advertise, hit me up on Facebook, J Dave, Jay space Dave. Or you hit me up on Instagram, Big Twin 871. BIGGTWIN 871. Show love. Man, even if you just want to advertise, you ain't gotta pay, man. It ain't nothing like that. Now once I get like hella views and hella supporters and followers, then I might have to hit you in the head with a little fee. Nothing too crazy though. But yeah, man, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for coming back, man. J Dave here, Cameron Project. Like, share, subscribe, whatever the heck you want to do. Tell somebody to tell somebody that'll tell somebody. So, with that being said, I see that Young Thug was released from jail after spending over 900 days in jail. 900 days. Was that 2 years and some change? So, I know his family and loved ones happy to see him, but gotta stop goddamn committing crimes. 900 days, that's a long time. I couldn't imagine being away from my wife, my kids for 900 days. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's not speak too soon. That might be a good vacation. I just play. I love y'all. But yeah, I think he pled guilty to drug charges, gun charges, gang charges, RICO, obviously. I think that's what held him up for the longest. But yeah, he's out, free man. There you go. So, with all the years combined for all the crimes he's being charged with, he can face up to, 120 years in jail. But the beautiful state of Georgia is only asking for 45 years in jail. So you go from 120 to 45. But as a 33-year-old man, by the time you get out and you're 78, damn, that's pretty much it for you. But they want him to do 25 years in custody and 20 years on probation. So if you pee in the cup, what they gonna make you do, and they get any type of positive testing for any type of drug, shit, probably alcohol too, man, you might have to go back and serve your time. So 20 years on probation, that's a long ass time. So damn. But it is what it is. You make your bed, you're gonna lay in it. But so with that being said, I always wonder because Young Thug gave a speech and he talked about his influence. He talked about how he might have been using drugs at the time, and that might have influenced him to do whatever the heck all this bull he was out there doing. Could that be a contributing factor? You out here doing drugs, breaking in houses. A lot of people that do drugs, they break in houses to support their habit. But having a label that the prosecutor believes was just a front for organized crime. Listen to this stat. I was reading something, doing a little research, as you should. I didn't know how much research came with being a podcaster, but I found out very quickly. The prosecutor believed that Young Thug YSL, whatever they say that stands for, was responsible for 75 to 80% of the violent crimes in Atlanta. That's what the prosecutor that he's up against, that him and his team is facing. 75 to 80% of violent crimes in Atlanta. They believe YSL, Young Thug's music label, was responsible for that. That's a hell of an accusation. And man, if you got to climb that hill, that mountain to prove otherwise or to show that you wasn't, man, good grief. That's gonna be a fight. And I think Young Thug is from Cleveland Avenue. I used to live on Cleveland Avenue. So that's crazy. Like, damn. I used to live out there on Cleveland Avenue, bro. In the newer apartments and not in the, like the hood or nothing. But I mean, it was right down the street. I could run like on a run on a jog. I could run into some BS. You just running. It's like downtown when you certain parts of downtown when you running or jogging or driving the car. You're like, damn, this is nice. You make one wrong damn left turn and you're like, wait, what the? I was just, what the hell? So it's crazy. Same type of conditions over there, but not as much. But yeah, man, this is the longest trial in Georgia history, as everybody already know. I'm not saying nothing new, unless you don't really watch the news, unless you don't really listen to events or social media. If you've been under a rock and you live in Georgia, at least. But if you don't live in Georgia and you haven't really been following it, because other trials in other states, unless it's major, I don't follow. Like, who's a big name? Like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I didn't follow that. I don't live in California. I believe it was in California. And well, I'm not really a fan of Johnny Depp. And I did like one. What was that Johnny Depp movie? What was that movie? He was an author or something like that. What was that? Was that Johnny Depp? I can't remember. It was some movie, very suspenseful. I can't. I have to. It'll probably come to me as I go on. But yeah, longest trial in Georgia history, 2 years and some change, I believe. Nobody is able to give an approximate amount of how many millions of dollars, taxpayers' money, was spent on this trial, paying people, lawyer, security, stenographers, just everything. But that's what the tax dollar is for, so it is what it is. I never been the type of person to get pulled over. You know the people that get pulled over. Why are you pulling me over? I pay your salary, which is weird. Don't you want your money to be well spent? So money well spent. Slow down. But anyways, I also another thing with the Young Thug trial with his speech, the judge kind of obviously spoke back to him after he did his speech, and she harped on the influence that he does have, not only in America but worldwide, and that kind of led me to the age old conclusion that a lot of people have come to, that rappers are just the end all be all for raising your kids, and the influence that they have on your kids and youth and people in general that influence them to do these heinous crimes, just committing any crimes, carrying guns, being in a gang. They always want to blame it on rap. Now, I grew up listening to all type of rap from the north, obviously from the south. Kilo, Pac, Biggie, Az, 8 Ball and MJG, what's the Easy E, NWA, whatever music my brothers them played, because they was older, bigger. I couldn't turn off the radio. They was gonna try to whoop my ass or something. But I never thought about, maybe I'm a square. I might be. I never thought about joining a gang. I never thought about, wait, if this dude can drive by somebody's house and shoot it up, maybe I need to be doing the same damn thing. So I'm sure you got some people, if they really just love a art, not even just a musician, an athlete, a movie star. You go watching Scarface, to somebody, they might say, I need to start, a drug dealing enterprise. Some people might fall for that. I don't know. Well, I guess it all depends on your mentality and how something impacts you. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. So I wish I had somebody here to that was on the opposite end of what I'm saying, because I don't believe that rap music. I do not believe that rap music is the reason why your child is bad. I don't believe that's why he or she is not going to school. And I'm talking about any group of people, not just black people. I don't believe that because whoever said that they dropped out of high school in the ninth or 10th grade, I don't believe that it's because of a rapper that dropped out and became successful, influenced your child. But we all got our own minds. But overall, I don't. I never went for that. Um, this would have been a perfect time to have somebody that did have that belief. But anywho's, yeah, that's what like the Dolores Tucker thing back with Tupac. He even put her name in the song. Just somebody that was an advocate for against, not for, but against rap music. That's like the whole Uncle Luke thing, making them put that what the mature sticker on albums. Imagine you're that person, or even with NWA, when they would do certain shows, I believe the police would tell them not to perform, after police, which is interesting. And they would do what the song said after police and crank up the song, turn up the beat, play the song. I don't know what the police response was to that, but I don't ever recall them ever going to jail for disobeying that order, if you will. Not even an order, probably just a suggestion, because if you got 20,000 people in a room jamming out to some music, and you got maybe let's be generous, maybe 10, maybe even 20 officers there. 20,000 people when they hear F the police, you're just not gonna be a match. The officer's not gonna be able to successfully, calm everybody down. Even if you can calm down 19,500 people, the other 500 people, and it's just 10, 20 cops at the most, probably, because that's a lot of money probably to pay those guys. You're just not gonna have that ability unless you just start blasting. I don't think they're just gonna start blasting. But yeah, man, Young Thug is home. No more sleeping in the cell. Man, that would be me sleeping in a cell in a bed by myself without a baby next to me. That might be nice. Unless she had like some big ass buff cellmate that was making you sleep in the bed with him. Like, hey man, it's time to go to bed. Turn that light off. Turn that phone off. Get over here. I'm cold. And you're like, I've been doing this shit for 900 days, bro. That's crazy. Anywho, shout out Young Thug. But last night, man, Quincy Jones, legend, Quincy Jones, one of my favorite songs that Quincy Jones, I believe Jones was responsible for, not Thriller, not nothing Michael Jackson ever did, but from a TV show, Sanford and Son. I think I'm not really a Quincy Jones fan, so I know a lot of people saying, what? He got way better music than that. But I wasn't a Quincy Jones fan. I, how old is he? He's born in 1933, I believe. However old that is, I'm not good at math, so I'm not even going to attempt. But yeah, man, Quincy Jones died last night. Shout out to the Quincy Jones family. Man, he rest in peace. Shout out to y'all. I know that's tough. It gotta be even tough for society. He's been a figurehead in society since forever, man. So yeah, rest in peace, the late Quincy Jones. Um, y'all remember that? No, it's too soon for that Tupac story that he told about Quincy Jones. I'm not gonna go there. It's a little too early for all that. But yeah, rest in peace, Quincy Jones, man. Um, so next thing, my right arm is itching like crazy. No, I don't have some type of some type of skin issue going on, but I got a tattoo on my right inner forearm. I guess that's what it's called, inner forearm. Got tatted up, man. I'm trying to go ahead and finish my sleeves, but my tattoo is healing, it's itching, is looking ugly. That's the worst part of getting a tattoo. Besides the pain, I never been one of those people that could just sit there, be on the phone talking, man. I had to stop my tattoo artist on the last one, the same one I'm talking about, the one on my inner right arm. Man, I had to stop him, man. He went to doing some shading on me, man. I don't know if he stuck that damn needle in my arm too far, but man, that shit was hurting. So even when I look at it, I think back to it, I'm like, it make me kind of mad. But anyways, healing up like nicely. I want to go. I'm gonna get tatted up. Coming soon here. If y'all hear me sniffling, I'm sorry. I believe I'm getting a cold with this weather change. I hope everybody, if you did not, I hope everybody remember outside of your cell phone or computer, make sure you set your time back. It is not 1 o'clock right now. So at least at the time I'm doing this, 12:05. It is not 1 o'clock time. I went back, brother. So you need to get your watch straightened out. You late, gonna be late to work, late on a date. We don't want that for you. So make sure you get that figured out. But yeah, man, I'm trying to hurry up get this tattoo healed up, man, so I can jump in a pool or something. Cause I gotta swim. Running, I don't want to mess up my tattoo with all the sweating, and even though I never been a huge sweater, but yeah, I want to get that straightened out. So shout out to my tattoo guy, Ink. Y'all holler at him. Go get tatted up. Get my face, get my name or something. If you need a picture of me, just hit me up. I'll send you a picture, get my face tatted on you or something. But man, hold on. Another thing that kind of threw my mood off today, bro. I went to the gun range. I was shooting with my rifle, beautiful rifle. I went in there, and the last time I shot at the range with my rifle, I was able to score 93. 93% out of 100. Okay? So, yeah, we're going to leave that right there. Today, even though I'm always pushing myself, I'm always working on my speed and how fast I can be with my rifle, I was upset. I shot it twice. I shot to the range. I went to the range, shot twice. My first score I made was a 80. I had a few malfunctions that I didn't recognize at the time. And shooting fast and really trying to push myself, I shot an 80. So last time I shot was a 93, and I went to an 80. So I was like, no. Well, 80.6 actually. So I was like, nah, I can't live with shooting a 80. Cause going from 93 to 80, if you're okay with that, that's too big of a drop for me. 93 to 90, 93 to 89, okay. But 93 to 80, I'm not going for that one. So I shot it over. When I shot it over this time, it went back to an 85, but I was pushing myself even more. Yes, I'm one of those perfect persons. I'm not a perfectionist by any means, but when I go to do something, I don't want to just get through it. I don't want to just pass. I don't want to just make it. I want to stand out. I'm not gonna be sad or nothing or yelling at myself, punching walls if I don't fall where I want to fall. But it does mess with me. I don't like that. So I ended up shooting an 85 on the second one. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just let it go. Clean the gun when I get home. Slow it down a little bit for the next time I go to the range, and just see if I can. Cause I'm really trying to shoot 100. So see if I can finally get that 100. Take a picture, send it to my mama, hang it up on the refrigerator, something like that. Cause that's been a goal of mine. I've been trying to shoot 100. The highest I ever got for a rifle, I want to say, is the 93. When I'm shooting with my handgun, my pistol, my Glock, whatever you want to call it, the highest I've ever shot was a 97, 95. I don't know if it was a 90. I know my latest highest this year was a 95 for a handgun. but I want to say I done took it up as high as a 97 prior to that. But since I can't recall for sure, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it was a 95, even though I think it was a 97, the highest I've ever done, and I marveled at that one. But anyways, um, man, y'all know something I didn't realize I enjoyed a lot. I was getting my car washed at the drive-through car wash, and it gets kind of dark in there. They got these colorful lights and the suds. That's kind of weird. The suds is all over the front windshield. You can't see. You're just surrounded by suds, and the thing is pulling your car forward. Rather, man, I didn't know how relaxing that was for me, and I was just in there damn near about to fall asleep. So it instantly is like it's like women, unless you got a low haircut. When you go get a haircut and you know your barber, you can trust them. Man, you just immediately fall asleep and you're not thinking, I hope this dude don't be touching me uh, while I'm getting my damn haircut. Yeah, I remember that dentist. It was a dentist. I don't know if it was in the beautiful state of Georgia. It was a dentist. He was recording himself fondling. I want to say it's even far as like oral sex to his patients. I guess he was, I don't know, was he? I guess it was doing a procedure where you have to go under because, just laughing gas, that won't make somebody be, like make somebody forget that you touched them because you gave them laughing gas. I don't think so. I hope not. But yeah, it was a dentist 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I don't know the exact time when his patients was out and he was recording it at the same time. That's a bold person. Fondling people, I believe, the women. I want to say even going as far as oral sex. So if you got a good barber you can trust, man, you can. I always just fall asleep. Shout out my man T Rex, another Savannah State alumni. Y'all support black business. Shout out to my man T Rex. Um, Shout out to my auntie Aunt. Yeah, my auntie Aunt. She called me. She found out I was doing the project, podcast, the Camden Project. So she called me the other day. She was like, "Give your auntie a shout out, man." I was like, "Bet, I got you." Shout out my auntie Julie. They all kind of congratulated me. What the? I don't know why. Do I have a speech impediment? I believe I don't know why. I think I'm just talking too fast. So if I slow it down, hopefully, I can converse a lot better or speak a lot better. But yeah, shout out my auntie, shout out to my whole family. Shout out to anybody listening to the Camden Project. I'm still new to this. Um, so yesterday was my last day at work as far as a vacation. I decided to take a few days off, so maybe I'll do a podcast episode every day. I go back to work on the 15th, um, so that'll be fun. Hopefully, I can get some stuff done around the house. I got a lot of kids, so every day is a cleanup damn day, and I think they take me cleaning up the house or my wife cleaning up the house. I think they take that as a challenge to get it back dirtier, and then even dirtier. And then yesterday, I'm standing in the hallway. No, I'm standing in my upstairs living room, and I'm talking to my daughter because my son Ryan got a damn knot on his head that nobody magically knows what happened. I'm getting pissed off, and I look over to my left, and I'm like, What is this on my wall? Oh, Mel did it. I'm like, why did nobody tell me about this? And I really believe every time something happens and they know they're gonna get in trouble, they just blame it on my second youngest son, Mel, cause he's not talking. And Mel is a goon. Mel will pull up on you and slap you with the quickness, and then go watch TV like he the parent and he's supposed to be whooping ass around here. Shout out Mel. I got your back, Mel. I ain't gonna let them just blame everything on you. Mel is a character though. Yeah, he'll definitely pull up on you and slap you for no damn reason, just cause I don't know if his hand itching. He got a pimp hand. I don't know if he think he used to be a pimp. He just gonna be slapping motherfuckers. But shout out Mel. But man, shout out to my wife and my kids. But why in the hell every time I'm off, my wife or any one of my kids, they want me to do stuff for them. Any off day, I can have one off day, and they just, oh, you off today? Can you bring me this to the school? I left my cheer shoes. Can you bring it to the school? I need some medication. I got a headache. I got a cramp. Can you do this? Can you take my jacket to the cleaners? I got 2 holes in them. Every time. And I'm like, bruh, golly, man. Can I get a break? But I got things to do. This is going to be episode 3 of the Campbell Project with Jay. Again, if you want to advertise, if you want to support, contact me. Facebook, J Dave. Instagram, Big Twin 871. That's 2 G's in that big on Instagram. Hey, you can also, hold on, you can also send me a Cash App if you want to support the podcast. Let me pull up my Cash App name for y'all. I feel like a bum telling y'all to support by sending me a Cash App. Yeah, JDB 871. That's my Cash App. If you want to support your local economy, if you want to support a beautiful black brother and a beautiful black business, Cash App me. If you want to advertise, hit me up. I'll shout your businesses out. Even if you don't got money for it, you ain't finna do it like 5 or 6 times. You're gonna be using me. But yeah, hit me up, man. I'll shout you out. I love to, man. Anybody listening to this, thank you. 4th episode might be tomorrow. I'm off to the 15th. I might do an episode every day until I go back to work. Shout out to everybody. Y'all drive safe, be safe, treat each other well, man. Turn this up, let everybody know, subscribe, share, like, leave a comment, whatever you want to say. If they get good enough, man, I read them out on the podcast and we can talk about it. And if you're interested enough, and if I know you like that, I'll pull up on you with the podcast. We can do the podcast and talk about it, and you can give me some tips. Any podcasters out there, any public speakers, if you got some tips for me on how I can get better, hit me up on those same social media website. Let me know what I can do to get better. That's been episode 3. Thank y'all for listening. This is the Campbell Project with Jay. Man, there go that damn speech impediment again. Shout out my brother Roy, my twin brother. Holla at me. I'm gonna get him on here too. So that's been episode 3. Thank y'all. I'm gone. Peace.